Tim McMahon, ESPN. Mike, why was offense so hard for you guys tonight?
Well, I thought early. There's a couple keys. That, again, we didn't have the thrust we had in the second game. We kind of reverted back a little bit the first game. So we'll talk about that. And then we didn't make plays. We didn't make shots, didn't make plays, and it looked like the air kind of seeped out of the balloon as we went forward. And then they picked it up second half. They made shots, and we didn't. But goes back to force. And this is, a hard team. And we had to play better and 20 turnovers and just didn't look good.
Mike, Brian Smith, Houston Chronicle. Third quarter, they opened up on a 10-0 run, and all of a sudden the game really gets out of control. What did you see from your team during that period to where they were just really able to take total control of that game?
Well, I thought the biggest thing was at the end of the first quarter. It was 22-22, timeout, 2:30 to go or whatever. And then they went on a 9-0 run, and it was mostly a foul, didn't box out, didn't do this, didn't do that. Now we're down 9, down 11 at the end of halftime, which we felt pretty good about it just because we can correct that stuff. And then we came out, I think, the start of the third. If I'm not mistaken, they scored like 5 or 6 straight, 7 straight points. And it just wasn't enough force again. And we'll have to correct it. And, they did their part. Kudos. But we got another game on Tuesday and see if we can do what we did, in the second game. We just got to play a lot more force.
Jonathan Fagan, Houston Chronicle. As you refer to the force, I'm thinking you mean attacking offensively.
But also defensively. We didn't switch up into people. We didn't box off. It's just, one thing led to another. We played soft, actually. You can't do that with these guys. These guys are good. And we still might not have won. Even with force, you got to play well. We didn't make shots early. We turned it over. It was not a very good game. And we're going to have to play a lot better on Tuesday.
Mike, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Steph Curry was 3 for 20 from 3 the first 10 quarters of the series. What happened after that?
Well, a couple things. One, he's good. And sooner or later, he's going to erupt. You can analyze him all you want, but then at the end of the day, he's still a pretty good basketball player. I thought we let him get going a couple times. We didn't switch out, didn't get up into him. And then, it's a lot easier to shoot when you're up 20 and up 18, which they were most of the game. It's very comfortable. And we didn't make them uncomfortable at all night. And I do know for sure it'll be better on Tuesday. Our guys know what they got to do, and we've done it, and see if we can do it again.
In a game this big, how do you explain a team playing soft? You guys playing soft, like you said.
Well, again, second game was pretty big too, and they came out the same way. It's just ebbs and just the way it goes sometimes. The flow's like that. But I thought we got down early and didn't do the little things to get us in there, and then we'd have found some more energy. And they gave us a haymaker, and we went down. But again, we have short memories, have to, and it's 2-1, and we got to get one up here, and this next one we got to go get it.
Coach, when you say, there's some things that you have to correct, are you basically talking about, the Rockets missed a lot of easy layups and things, is it?
That would help. We can't. Those are double whammies. It's like we missed layups, first half especially, and then they go down and score. So in transition, you got to keep them out of transition. You got to make layups. We didn't do that. When they did miss, we didn't box out all the time. When and then we turned it over 20 times. It's a formula for losing, and for us to correct that, we can't turn it over. Got to make layups for shots and get back. So it's correctable, which is a good thing. And I could have come in here, we could have lost by 2 points, and we could have played guys 40, 45 minutes and be dead tired. Well, we're not. So let's see what we can do Tuesday.
Mike, Tim Calcom, The Athletic. The Warriors usually don't stagger Curry and Durant. Tonight they definitely did, made sure one of them was always on the court. How much of a difference was that for you guys?
They both, first half, they're both a high 20 minutes, so they didn't really stagger them a whole lot. They were just out there. But they played well. And we know that they're going to make some back cuts and score, and we know they're going to go one-on-one and score some. We didn't take away the things that we could, and that was transition, that was offensive rebounds. That's some of our switches weren't quite on point, and we have to correct that. But it is correctable, which is good.